A lot of states, they require you a certain amount of time to even become a tattooer to get certified, to get your tattooing license. Say Arizona, we don't have to pass any of that. So you could start tattooing today.
When I first got into piercing, I was a waitress and I had a friend that I hadn't talked to in a long time, and she asked if I wanted to be a front of house person and learn how to pierce eventually, and that's how I got introduced to it. Towards the middle of my apprenticeship, where like those crucial next level piercings started, my mentor kind of gave up a little bit and kind of left me to my own vices, which was really, really hard and stressful as an apprentice to try and navigate those situations. You know what I mean? So being self-taught is not it's not a very confident place to be.
So when I started, I had no formal training. I learned, I'm self-taught, trial and error, and I do regret it sometimes, but it's just my journey in tattooing, so I just keep moving forward. I learned to be safe or sterile in our industry just by wanting to do better, to provide a good service to people. They walk into shops not knowing if they're sterile or not, not knowing the person or clean, and they could end up with bad tattoos.
So we see a lot of scarring, we see a lot of embedding, we see a lot of bad angles. If a piercing is pierced like this and your jewelry is meant to go like this, that's just never going to heal.
So yeah, they definitely did that in your cartilage for sure. Definitely not supposed to be in the middle like that.
There's another process that people don't talk about in sterilizing your tools, your equipment, and there's a lot of people that are neglecting to do that. There's a lot of people that don't own autoclaves. It's a steam sterilizing process. You clean it with a specific chemical, you process it in the autoclave, so your tools are clean. It's no different than what doctors and dentists use to clean their tools.
We use ultrasonics with enzyme cleaner to run our tools. So basically, an ultrasonic cleaner shakes any debris and stuff off of our tools and gets them clean. Then we rinse them, we bag them, we autoclave them. Those get packaged and ran and distributed into our freshly sanitized cabinets, and that's where we go to grab our things gloved and, set up for procedures. I've never had anybody come into my studio and say, "Hey, where's your autoclaves? Where are your spore test records? Where are your mill certificates for your metals that you supply, your services?"
Since we're not regulated, nobody comes down, nobody sees bad tattoos, and nobody's reporting anybody to the state unless somebody has like deep pockets or they're willing to like pursue a lawsuit. Like, say if I did a tattoo on you and you got sick from it, you got a bad infection, or you needed some sort of medical care and you wanted to be compensated, you would potentially have to have a lawyer to kind of come after me.
There is really no recourse because it's a cowboy state. We're kind of a buyer beware. Like, you're walking into it, the risks involved, and it's your choice to put a piercing in or not. And that kind of sucks for the consumer. It's not just about you and your business and how much you can pierce and how much you can make. It's about like getting that client to come back and have a great experience. I feel like that's really important,
Yeah.
to be a bare minimum.
It is a lot of learning and wanting to be better to provide that type of service. We don't have a set of rules that somebody just shoots down to you and says, here, follow these regulations. So me personally, I would be 100% supportive of our state being regulated for tattooing, because I know it would filter out a lot of people that wouldn't qualify or wouldn't be able to uphold those regulations.
It's not clear exactly what the state asks of you. Arizona could definitely use tighter restrictions when it comes to jewelry quality, the method of getting the jewelry into the body properly, and the sterilization techniques involved with properly sterilizing jewelry, the skin, and your instruments as well. Just doing general maintenance on making sure that you're doing best practice.